Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today we have some cheesy pretzel sticks and we're talking about 3 games at E3 that blew me away. So guys, check out these delicious looking pretzel sticks. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. And they're cheese filled to boot. Super hot because I just microwaved them. Oh man, I can't even touch them. So, let's start with a little bit of discussion. There are 3 games that absolutely blew me away this year at E3. The first one, of course, how could I not love this game? The first #1 game at E3 this year, Spider-Man. Oh man, that game looks and feels so beautiful. It's so well done. My gosh, guys, if ever there was an action fighting superhero game that you had to play, it's gonna be that one. It's gonna be that one. I mean, maybe next year they'll top it off with something bigger and better, but wow, just wow. The color schemes, the vibrancy, the quick action, and the fighting style, while it's very Assassin's Creed-esque, is still fluid, so fluid. The character animation, the art style, it all just meshes together so well. And on top of that, they got all these iconic villains that have been remade, like Electro and Scorpion and Rhino, Vulture. It's just, gosh, guys. I can't give it enough praise because I know it's going to be, these are hot, this is hot. Look at that cheese in there. Ooh, hot bread, burning my fingers. Cheese doesn't help. Hot cheese does definitely not help. Dang, these are pretty good. For a cheap, I think these were like $2 for a cheap, cheesy, pretzel-filled goodness. Those are amazing. I did notice that these don't come pre-salted, but that's okay because, I mean, the cheese inside has enough salt by far. I do have a cup of water because pretzels make you thirsty. Whew. Let's finish this one off. The cheese inside of these is a very kind of like sharp cheddar taste. It goes good. Kind of reminds me of a natural cheese, but I know it's processed, so. However, they are good. Let's rip another one apart here, just to let it cool down. So yeah, getting back to it. Spider-Man, gosh guys, like, it sounds like I'm so hyped, but I really am. I really, truly am. I think Spider-Man will be the creme de la creme of this year's games. If it even releases this year, that's high hopes, you know? But it looks like it's mostly finished, so I mean, it should happen, right? My only hope is that they don't restrict Spider-Man to certain consoles. Because really, I just want to play it on PC. I don't want to play it on a console. I want my full graphic fidelity because it just looks so dang beautiful. Okay, gotta take a drink of water. Super, super, bread, cheese, makes you thirsty. Alright, so tell me in the comments below what you think about Spider-Man, but I know it just looks amazing. I don't see how anyone could not love that game. Next, we have a kind of underdog, for me at least, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh, spoiler alert, guys. I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games because I just think the combat, the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it plays. First off, I'm not a fan of stealth gameplay. I'm not a fan of the bouncing around action combat, a la Batman and Assassin's Creed, obviously, is where it started. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey brings you kind of in that medievalish Greek, almost fantasy-esque world. And it just looks like a game that I might enjoy. Because, for one, like Spider-Man, it's crazy beautiful. The scenery, the worlds, the character designs are crazy beautiful. And then it follows, reiterating the fantasy-esque theme, which is unique for Assassin's Creed games. And I think that is what will pull me towards it the most, is that it's got an age in history, an age in time, and perhaps a little bit of fantasy mixed in that really intrigues me, really gets me, riled up for it. These are actually super heavy with cheese. Like, they don't look it, but man, they are super heavy. That bread is very soft, though. In fact, I think I'm going to save these two for later because they're that filling. So let's get more into it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey has an excellent armor and combat system. It's slightly different than what they're usually putting into the Assassin's Creed games. It's not as bouncy. It's more methodical with skills and action combat. But it still pertains a little bit of the bounce that Assassin's Creed games are known for. So I think all in all, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is really going to surprise people, and I think I might pick it up because if it, looks better and better as time goes on, definitely could be a super intrigue to me. And I know the Assassin's Creed community will be all 100% die hard to play it. Okay. So, that brings us down to our third and final game, for me at least, that totally surprised me. And that would be Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2, even though the preview was very short, it just looked, and if they can promise and keep everything going as far as the story changes, the arcs, the world dynamics of Dying Light 2, gosh, it could be one of the best, post-apocalyptic zombie thriller games in quite a while. Because, I mean, the first one was okay. It was nice. It was like a parkour zombie survival, kind of a cross between, I can't remember the name of the parkour game and Left 4 Dead. But with the new iteration, if they bring in tons of cool, and for one, the parkour looked really, really cool in the trailer, because it was like jumping, flipping, diving, having giant slides on flags and paper and ropes, telephone poles, you name it, climbing towers. If they can combine that with an awesome gunplay system, with some awesome either abilities or inventions, it could just be amazing. I don't know. Those are my top 3 choices, guys. Let me know what you guys thought were amazing at E3. I need to know. I want to know. Remember, guys, game, eat, and discuss. And I hope you enjoyed this year's E3, because it was good. It was really good. Catch you later.